Hello there, I'm Laura. Welcome to your job interview. It's a pleasure to meet you. So if you want to take a seat, thank you. Have you got your CV with you? Brilliant, thank you. Okay. So first of all, thank you for applying for the job. And yeah, we're going to get started now with the interview. So I just want to say, I know that job interviews can be quite nerve-wracking, so I want you as best as you can to just relax, okay? Relax and be yourself and just answer the questions that I ask you with honesty, okay? All right, and good luck. Okay. Is the temperature in the room okay for you? It's not too hot or anything? Okay. So I could open the window if you... No? Okay. Okay. So can I just ask you where you heard about this job, please? Okay. That's fine. And what makes you want to work here? What makes you want to work for us? Okay. That's very nice of you to say, thank you. So you think you'd be a good member of our team, yeah? Well, that is what we are looking for, you know, people who can be team members. We all work together here as a big team, you know, and as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so if you all work together, it's, you know, it's brilliant. It's what we want. So the fact that you're a good team player is brilliant. But can you also work of your own initiative? Can you just, you know, be told to go and do something and do it on yourself? Yeah. Can you give me a few examples in previous jobs where you've just worked by yourself, you've achieved a task by yourself? Okay. Good, good. Well, if your manager was happy, that's always a good sign. Okay. So, what do you prefer, do you reckon, working as part of a team or on your own? Both equally, yeah, that's brilliant. Okay. Because, you know, there will be times when we'll say, can you go and do this on your own? Or there could be times when I say, could you work with so-and-so and so-and-so and do that together? So that's great. So with regards to previous jobs, I can see here on your CV where you've worked. But if you just want to tell me a little bit about your last, I don't know, 2 jobs, that'd be great. Like what your role was, exactly what you did, what you liked and disliked about it, that kind of thing. Yeah, just the last 2 jobs would be fine, because obviously there's a few here on the CV, but just tell me about the last 2, that'd be fine. Okay. Yep. Okay, so you did that every week, or? Okay. Yep. And how do you find being on the phone? Do you enjoy being on the phone, or do you not like being on the phone? Or yeah, okay, you've got a good telephone manner. That is perfect. That is what we need. We need people, you know, when they're on the phone, to always be polite, always be friendly, always sound confident. Brilliant. Yep. Okay. Good. And you've done that daily. That was like a daily task for you. Okay. Brilliant. So obviously this job is, by the sounds of it, a bit similar to what you're doing, but it's also different. Does the fact that this is different worry you in any way, or? Oh, okay, so you like a challenge. Good. That is always good to like a challenge, yeah. Education-wise, I can obviously see from your CV what qualifications you've got and stuff. What was your favourite lesson at school? Right. Me too, actually, yeah. Good. Obviously, we do offer some courses here that you can do on the job, so you'd be up for that, yeah? Brilliant. I mean, it's not, compulsory, you don't have to do it, but a lot of people like the learning as part of the job, getting more qualifications, learning new things as well. Brilliant, okay. What would you say your 3 best habits are as a worker? What do you have to offer? 3 things that you can bring in to the role that you think, yeah, that's good. Good. Good timekeeper. That is very good. I mean, you were very punctual and good timing for the interview, so that is good. Can't stand people who are late. That's not good. Okay, that's good. And if you had to say one negative thing about you, about your work ethic, about, your character, what would that be? There's nothing wrong with that, at least you've admitted that. And we can always work on that together. If you did get the position, we could work through that together. That's absolutely fine. So with regards to the role, there is a lot of dealing with the public involved. How would you find that? I mean, you seem quite a confident person, but I mean, there is times when you could deal with someone who might not be necessarily very polite, very friendly, could be a little bit more aggressive. How would you cope in a situation where the member of the public, the customer, is not very nice to you? Say the scenario, you've done something, they're complaining. How would you cope with that? Okay, so in your previous role, you've experienced something like. Tell me then what happened. How did you deal with that situation with that customer? Correct. The customer is always right. Brilliant. Yeah, just try and calm things down. Brilliant. Yep. That's great. Okay. So the hours here, as you know, are part-time, but from time to time we will say, could you do some extra hours, some overtime? Are you okay about doing overtime hours? Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be every week or anything, but it could be some weeks we'd say, well, can you do an extra shift here? Can you pick up an extra shift there? That kind of thing. But you're okay with that, yeah? Also, once a month, there is one night shift that you would have to do, which was on the, the job information that you would have seen. Are you okay with that one sort of night shift? Yeah, that's fine. Also, how are you carrying heavy stuff? Because sometimes there will be times when there will be heavy things to carry. Yeah? Okay, that's fine. So we're already stressed about the timekeeping. You are a very punctual person, which is brilliant. I did have to let the last person go because their timekeeping was absolutely terrible. Like, literally, they were late pretty much most days. That is not what we want. We want someone to be good timekeeping, and the fact that you are is brilliant. We do provide a uniform for you if you were to get the job. We all believe in looking that same kind of look, so when the customer comes in, they recognise us, that we are part of the team. Are you okay with wearing the uniform? Yeah, it is quite a nice uniform, actually. It's a nice colour. So we would provide the t-shirts, we provide the jackets, the jumpers. We don't provide trousers or skirts. That is something that you would have to provide yourself, but as I say, the top half we provide as part of the uniform. Okay. Have you got any questions about the role? Okay. Well, yeah, we try to put as much, information on the job advert as possible, so people would be exactly knowing what they're letting themselves in for, what they're looking for. So the fact that you've read all that and you like it is good. So that's fine. So when could you start? If you did get the position, I can't say yes or can't say no, but when can you start? Because we are looking for someone as soon as POS. So, I mean, okay, so you literally, so you're made redundant. So you're looking for something as soon as. That is good though, to get one job done and then straight on to the next. It's good. Okay, so you'll be pretty much available straight away. There would be now and again the odd weekend shift. Now and again, would that bother you? Would that be okay? The weekend shift would normally be of a morning, so yeah, okay, that's fine. And yeah, so you haven't got any questions, you sure? Okay. So you know the hour rate, what you would be getting. You're okay with the amount and everything, yeah? So we get paid monthly here. As I say, and the overtime would go on to that following month. So if you did do any overtime shifts, that would be paid out the following month. I think that's about it. I've got your CV here, so I'm going to have a good look through that. We will be getting back to people within the next week or so you will hear either way if you're going to get the job, if you're not. We believe in letting people know. There's nothing worse than going to an interview and then thinking, oh, I haven't heard anything. You'll know either way. I mean, we could let you know via email or we could phone you up. Either way, you will get an answer if you've got the job or not. So yeah, and if you're not successful this time, maybe in the future, feel free to try again. But as I say, we'll get back to you very shortly. Thank you for your CV. Thank you for coming in today. And I will just say you do look very, very smart, which is good. We do like looking at smart appearance when people come to an interview. Yeah, some feedback is that, you look smart. You come across very friendly and confident, but not overconfident. And I think, I'm not giving anything away, but I think you would gel with the team. I think you would get on with different people in the team. I'm trying to think of the people and who you would work best with. I like the fact that you can work alone or as part of the group, which is something that's really important, and you are fine about carrying the heavy things, etc. from time to time, and very flexible with your hours, which is brilliant. So as I say, I have got quite a few people to interview, so we will get back to you as soon as possible. We don't want to leave people sort of waiting around for an answer, but you've done very well, and it has been a very, nice experience. A pleasure to meet you. Good luck, and we'll be in touch.